A prominent crypto analyst just went on record calling Kaspa life-changing money and predicting it'll crack the top 5 cryptocurrencies. Before you dismiss this as another Moonboy take, you need to see the data behind this claim. Because when I dug into Kaspa's technology stack, I discovered something that completely changed how I think about blockchain scalability. Stay with me for the next 12 minutes. This could be the most important crypto video you watch this month. So who's making these massive predictions about Kaspa? Meet Scape Squad, a crypto analyst tracking emerging blockchain projects for years. Last week, he dropped a thread that sent shockwaves through the Kaspa community. His exact words, "KS will be life-changing money, and the Kaspa tech stack could reshape the global financial industry." Now, I've heard bold predictions before. We all have. But Scape Squad isn't some random Twitter account throwing around price targets for engagement. He's been methodically building his case for Kaspa, based on 6 core technological advantages that most people completely overlook. Currently, Kaspa is trading around 86 cents. Bitcoin sits at $113,000. Ethereum at $4,596. To crack the top 5, Kaspa would need approximately a 100 times price increase from current levels. Sounds impossible? Maybe. But remember, Solana went from $2 to $260 in less than 2 years when people finally understood its value proposition. The question isn't whether crypto markets can deliver those kinds of returns. They can, and they do. The real question is, does Kaspa have the technological foundation to justify that kind of valuation? That's exactly what we're going to break down today. Most people think blockchain speed is just a nice-to-have feature. They're wrong. Speed is everything in crypto adoption. And Kaspa isn't just fast, it's operating on a completely different level. While Bitcoin processes 1 block every 10 minutes, Kaspa generates multiple blocks every single second. We're talking about transaction confirmations in 10 seconds versus potentially hours during Bitcoin network congestion. For real-world payments, this isn't just an improvement, it's the difference between usable and unusable. But here's where it gets interesting. Speed usually comes with trade-offs: centralization, security risks, energy consumption. Kaspa solved this trilemma using something called BlockDAG technology. Traditional blockchains work like a single-lane highway. Each block must wait for the previous block to be confirmed before it can be processed. One transaction at a time in perfect sequential order. This creates inevitable bottlenecks as networks grow. Kaspa uses BlockDAG. Think of it as a multi-lane superhighway where multiple blocks can be processed simultaneously. Instead of a linear chain, you have a directed acyclic graph where blocks can reference multiple previous blocks, creating parallel processing capabilities that scale with demand. This isn't theoretical. Kaspa is already processing multiple blocks per second while maintaining full decentralization and security. No other major cryptocurrency has achieved this level of throughput without significant compromises. Environmental concerns are killing Bitcoin's institutional adoption narrative. While Bitcoin mining consumes more energy than entire countries, Kaspa runs on an optimized proof-of-work algorithm that achieves the same security with dramatically less power consumption. Every block contributes to network security. Nothing gets wasted. The mining algorithm is specifically designed for efficiency without sacrificing decentralization. In a regulatory environment increasingly focused on sustainability, this could be Kaspa's secret weapon for institutional adoption. Kaspa uses GhostDAG consensus, a mechanism that allows for rapid block production while maintaining Byzantine fault tolerance. This means the network can confirm multiple blocks simultaneously without creating security vulnerabilities or centralization risks. Most fast blockchains achieve speed by reducing validator requirements or increasing hardware demands. Kaspa maintains the same security guarantees as Bitcoin while processing orders of magnitude more transactions. The crypto market is evolving. Institutional players aren't just looking for digital gold anymore. They want utility. They want networks that can actually process real-world transaction volumes without breaking down during peak demand. Look at Ethereum's gas fee disasters during NFT mints. Look at Bitcoin's mempool congestion during bull markets. These aren't growing pains. They're fundamental limitations of current blockchain architecture. Major payment processors are quietly evaluating next-generation blockchains for integration. Visa processes 65,000 transactions per second at peak capacity. Kaspa's BlockDAG architecture is designed to scale to those levels while maintaining decentralization. The institutional money flowing into crypto through ETFs and corporate treasuries will eventually demand better infrastructure. When that happens, projects with proven scalability solutions will capture disproportionate value. Currently, Kaspa's market cap sits around $2.3 billion. For perspective, Cardano, which still doesn't have a functioning DeFi ecosystem, maintains a $20 billion valuation. Kaspa is processing more transactions than most top 20 cryptocurrencies while trading at a fraction of their market caps. This disconnect between technological capability and market recognition is exactly what Scape Squad identified as the opportunity. So why isn't Kaspa already in the top 5? Simple. Awareness. Most crypto investors are still fighting the last war, debating Bitcoin versus Ethereum, while next-generation protocols quietly solve their fundamental problems. But this is changing rapidly. Developer activity on Kaspa is accelerating. Smart contract functionality is being implemented. DeFi protocols are beginning integration. The infrastructure for mainstream adoption is being built while the token trades at early-stage valuations. Scape Squad's prediction isn't based on hopium or technical analysis patterns. It's based on fundamental technological advantages that become more valuable as crypto moves toward real-world utility. The path to top 5 requires 3 things: technology that works, growing adoption metrics, and market recognition. Kaspa has delivered on the first, is showing progress on the second, and the third is just a matter of time. Let me be clear, this isn't financial advice, and crypto investments carry significant risks. Kaspa could fail to gain adoption. Competing technologies could emerge. Market sentiment could shift away from utility tokens towards speculative assets. But if you're looking for asymmetric risk-reward opportunities in crypto, projects with proven technology trading at early-stage valuations deserve serious consideration. The next crypto bull market won't be driven by memes or speculation. It'll be driven by utility. Networks that can actually handle mainstream adoption will capture the majority of value creation. Kaspa has built the infrastructure for that future. Whether the market recognizes this value proposition remains to be seen. But when institutional players start demanding blockchain networks that actually work at scale, projects like Kaspa will be ready. What do you think? Is Scape Squad right about Kaspa's top 5 potential? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this analysis valuable, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into emerging crypto projects. Crypto disclaimer. This content is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, investment, or trading advice. Cryptocurrency investments are highly speculative and volatile, carrying significant risk of loss. Always conduct your own research and consult with qualified financial professionals before making investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results. The creator of this content may hold positions in discussed cryptocurrencies, but is not providing personalized investment recommendations. Thank you for watching. See you in the next deep dive.